Xzakt Cortext, chili chills, bit of relief, just Street Life Descendants. Yeah. Yeah. Wow, check it out. You either let me.
Hi, and welcome to Perth Music Army Patrol. I'm your host, Sophia Marie, and this is part 2 to the gig at Moondine Joe's. Hi, we're sitting here with Xzakt and Cortext. Hi guys, thanks for joining us. So, tell us a little bit about your origins and where you come from, and how you guys developed the Street Life Descendants.
Basically, we both come from the southwest of Australia, down in Albany. I come from Albany. I went to high school in Albany. My man was born in Denmark, so we went to the same high school.
Wow.
At different times.
Actually different times, and we both found hip hop in a small country town, and just went on with it.
That's amazing, because hip hop wouldn't have been big in your area, would it?
Oh, yeah. You'd be surprised actually how many people are doing it down there because of the fact that there's not a whole lot to do, and hip hop's the easiest thing to do because you don't need any instruments to do it. All you need is a beat and just to be able to rap.
When did you start getting, when did you get the itch to start rapping? Did it start really early for you?
Yeah, me personally when I was about 12 or 13, so when I started getting into hip hop and then sort of experimenting with writing and getting a few things down.
How do you guys get your ideas down? Do you play an instrument at all, or do you just kind of hum your idea? How do you guys develop it?
This guy can make beats like no tomorrow. He's like the full package. I usually just try and steal his beats, but mainly when I'm finding music to write, it's just mostly true life stories that I just reflect on, or what I've seen.
That's cool.
We come from anyway.
So, basically, so you write do your lyrics come first, or does a beat come first?
No, the beat, usually, in most cases we'll get given a beat, or we'll have the beat to write to, and then sort of piece it together around the beat, get a bit of an idea and a feel for it. Then sometimes, if there's something particular that we want to write about, then the concept might come first, and then we'll pick...
You hear a melody or something going off, and then you write the melody.
Yeah, or more like a topic, and then pick a beat that will sort of allow you to express yourself.
Yeah, what kind of topics do you guys sing about? I mean, when rap first came out, it was a bit political. Since then, it's all about kind of, ass and booty, but I think you guys write a little bit of the political side of things, don't you?
Yeah, my man just finished a double CD, Streaming Consciousness.
Okay.
That whole thing is political.
Really?
He's bringing it back.
What is the...
It's always been there. There's always been political stuff there. It's just doesn't get as much shine as the ass and booty.
So on the political topics, what are you actually covering on?
Oh, there's a lot of stuff. A lot of things that might not get play on mainstream media that people are interested in hearing about, but might not have someone to deliver it to them in a format that they can get down with, or they can, they can understand. So we try to bridge the gap between that political spectrum and then the hip hop community.
How have you found the difference between where you guys come from as opposed to Perth? How are you finding the scene?
The scene's good. There's a lot of people doing hip hop up here. It's different. It's so much of a bigger scene than where we came from. Where we pretty much with the key sort of.
Because I'm kind of brand new to it all. This is the first time I've actually attended a hip hop rap gig.
Oh, really?
Yeah, well, I mean, coming from California, I just didn't get an opportunity to do that, and by the time I did, it was all about the rock. So I've never experienced any of it, but I just kind of wondered, from someone who's new to it, how is the scene? How do they treat you? Is it a good reception?
Good. 99% killer.
That's cool. That's cool. You guys have shared the stage with a lot of famous acts: Snoop Dogg, Ice Cube, Draft. How do you? So many people that you've actually shared the stage with. How are you finding, in comparison from international gigs to local gigs?
Well, we love them. I try to treat every single gig the same. Whether there's two people or a million, Not that I've done a show in front of a million people, but I don't
definitely done a
What
lot
was
of
that
shows in front of two
experience
people.
like? I'm sure you did perform to a huge crowd when you were supporting those international acts.
Oh, it's a good feeling, yeah.
How'd you feel when you were on stage? I mean, what was it like? Did you get nervous?
Well, Xzakt's supported basically every international artist that's come to Perth.
Wow.
I've done a few. I'm not as established, you know.
Yeah.
But as you said, we've done a lot of. We might not have done any gigs for a million, but we've done a lot of gigs for two people, you know. And so
Yeah.
we've learned how to put everything into every show, no matter what.
Yeah. And what would you say that your favorite musical act is at the moment on a local level?
There's.
I've got to say, what, for Perth or just...
For Perth. Yeah,
Yeah.
just for Perth, because this is about Perth.
My favourite rappers in Perth would have to be Cortex and Bit of B.
Okay.
Yeah, Bit of Belief.
Yeah, Bit of Belief is dope.
There's a lot of tracks in the SLD mixtape.
And I'm feeling, obviously, the SLD stuff that we've been putting together, you know. But there's a lot of good, dope artists from Perth. Complete is really dope. Yeah.
And basically, you had moved over to Christmas Island to kind of get more of a hands-on experience of what was going on the island, away from the media. And you went over to Sierra Leone to do some hip-hop workshops and build an orphanage. How have those experiences touched you as an artist?
Fulfilling is the word.
Fulfilling.
Yeah.
Because coming back from just living and doing shows forever was really cool, you know.
Okay.
But it got to a point where I wasn't coming up with much more material, and I was just doing the same thing. So I wanted to like get an outlook on different way of life and
What
just
kind
see
of
how
what did you experience there? What did you see when you were on Christmas Island?
Well, I'm not allowed to say too much for the rules of immigration, but all the riots you saw, all that bad stuff you saw happening, and all that, yeah, that was all happening. But my job was to go there and.
Did it make you feel a bit sad or melancholy, like looking in on it?
Yeah, it was pretty sad, but it helped me, like, to know that I actually helped a few of those guys, you know, a few thousands. I actually helped it quite a lot.
Yeah.
But yeah, so.
Have you written anything about that experience since?
I do.
You did?
I have a song that's dedicated into one special friend, Amin Payanda, who actually performed the song tonight, featuring
Cool.
Mary Access. It's called A Place Called Home. It's all about asylum seekers and
That's
where
fantastic.
they need to be at. Yeah.
And what about
also,
you?
just before, in a sort of political climate at the moment that's so centred around immigration and refugees, it's good to, I know, just to even be able to talk to Xzakt about it and have he's had a view of the refugee situation that basically no one, apart from the people that have been there, have experienced. And so people have fed a lot of propaganda about refugees, but they've got no idea about what it's like. And obviously, as he said, he's not allowed to talk about a lot of that stuff.
Yeah.
So the only thing that the general public get is what they're spoon-fed through the eye of a needle, basically.
Which is all censored. And yeah.
And
being an artist, I can't not say, like, I've got to say, just have my say about the whole subject.
Yeah.
It doesn't get spoken on, it just gets shelved or pushed away.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I just have to.
You seem really passionate about it, like you did experience some deep shit over there.
Definitely.
But what was your purpose of going over to Sierra Leone? I mean, why did you go there? Why did you decide to go there?
Well, I think it's the same thing as when Xzakt went to Christmas Island. It's like that situation sort of came to us both in a time when we needed that reality check and that change. And so actually my partner had already been over there the previous year and done some work with a charity called Orphan, which helps orphan and abandoned children in Sierra Leone, Kenya, Uganda and Cambodia so far. It's growing, but it's a small organisation. 100% of all donations go to the projects. Not even the CEO takes a wage from it.
That's cool.
And so I hadn't heard about any even charities that had that level of commitment. And so
So you guys have kind of merged and joined forces, and you're all kind of with the Street Life Descendants thing. How many are in your group, and what's the group about?
Okay, well, to be honest, this guy, we've got a few crews. We had a few original crews. Mine is originally Life Quest. His is
DS Family,
and
Down South Crew, Sound
Magnetics. And we just joined our crews together and pretty much got the best players from each team and just like put a thing together.
Are they all like MC guys, or some beat makers at all, or?
Yeah,
there's a couple of
everything.
That's
mostly
really cool.
MCs.
That's really cool.
There's core members, and then SLD is basically a big affiliation of all people that we associate with and
Yeah.
do music with and collaborate with. So
And you guys have an upcoming release coming out with the Street Life Descendants. Tell us about that.
It's a double CD of just
Wow.
Perth's best, but it's just like a bit of a reality hit, more of it looking on a street level, no bling, no talking about how many cars you got. It's just
Yeah.
real street hip hop and something
And
like that.
when does it due? When is it coming out? When are you guys planning releasing
It's
it?
finished. We're just
it's in
waiting
its final stages.
We're just waiting for one of our good friends to hurry up and mix and master that. But you'll be sitting pretty. It's a gold mine, and I can't wait to show the world.
Yeah.
Cool. So you've got
So-
this new album coming out, and you'll be launching that soon. And then what?
Most definitely.
What are you gonna
Watch
do
for it
over
at the end
the?
of this year.
Yeah, at the end of this year. So over the next year, you'll be doing the album launch and any tours at all?
Yeah, well, it's all in the works. Yeah,
Yeah, like a WA tour, go down back home and then come back up.
For
Or?
sure, that's definitely what it's
we've been basically just focusing on getting the music side of it all down pat. So now that's pretty much in the final stages, and now we can sort of start planning for what we're going to do with it when it comes out.
That's fantastic. Thank you so much for joining us. It's been a
Thank
pleasure,
you.
and I can't wait to see you guys' set. Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Bye.
Wait, before we go,
Yeah?
shout outs to all the MCs from Perth that we collaborate with. Shout outs to all the SLD, DS Family, Sun Magnetics, Denmark and Albany. Shout outs to the man Hayden Ward launching his CD tonight.
Shout outs to SBX for paving the way.
Word.
Rest in peace, Hunter.
Bye, guys.
Check it out.
You either let me take my spot or I'm taking aim. I run rings round you cunts like Olympic flames. Benny Bajar, ready born for war. I got an appetite for weak cunts. Listen to y'all. You either talk that trash till I put you to sleep or shut your cunts. Sluts fucking with me. This is a matter of opinion. I'm back with a vengeance. I rap with a pack full of werewolf and henchmen. I'm 10 men. Fill the streets with ease. Crushing skulls into dust, Mr. Hercules. So lock your doors when I ride. All that force come inside like a TV show, kicking doors down the night. I'm far from the right, never close to the wrong. Take the